All right, Chiefs Kingdom, we're back for day 2 of the NFL draft. Round 2s and 3 tonight. We're going to have a few more picks, hopefully a couple more. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of people have been picked. A lot of people have been selected. A couple of guys I liked. Going to the top of the second round. First pick, nice linebacker pick out of UCLA, Carson Schwarzenegger for the Browns. Houston took a nice receiver. I like Jaden Higgins, wide receiver out of Iowa State, big boy. Nick Emenwari, apparently the Seattle Seahawks agreed with me when I said that I think he could be the Cam Chancellor 2.0 because Nick Emenwari is, in fact, the Seattle Seahawk. Quinshon Judkins, actually the running back out of Ohio State, I like the best. I like the other guy too, Travion Henderson, both awesome guys. Just something about Judkins, he was a little more, I guess, Pacheco-esque, a little less angry running, a little more like he was running away from the grass. I kind of liked his explosiveness. They're both explosive guys. He's a little bigger. Quinshon's like 6 foot, 221 pounds versus 5'10", just over 200 for Travion. Between that pick, Miami took Jonas Savanier, the guard out of Arizona. Is that Arizona State? I don't see got an ad over top of my thing here on the just Arizona. Okay. And then the Bears took Luther Burton III out of Missouri, a guy that I know a lot of Chief fans were looking at and liked and thought maybe he could be a Chief. He's gone. I didn't think he really fit the Chiefs. I don't know. There was shades of the Kevin White, the receiver out of West Virginia, about Luther that was kind of maybe he'll be great. Maybe he'll be great. But something about his game, I was just like, it just was eerily reminiscent. And then when they talked about his limitation in routes, I know that's not a Chiefs favorite. Tyler Shook, they call him Tyler Shook. It looks like Shaw, but Shook went to the Saints out of Louisville. Big boy, big arm. A lot of people upset that he went before Deion Sun, but it's not the Deion Sun draft. It's the NFL 2025 draft. Deion Sun's going to get drafted. He's going to get picked. Probably going to get taken by Pittsburgh in this draft, in this round. Or maybe the next round in the top 10 by somebody. Has Pittsburgh got anything left in this round? They have nothing in this round. So maybe round 3. My goodness. I thought we had a second round 5 because we got that round 5 pick in the trade. We didn't have one. We had 2 in earlier rounds. So that gives us one round, 5th round pick from the Eagles. The pick is in for the Broncos. It is. Do we have it yet? We'll look at that in a second. But we're going to go down the list here. Don't want to jump ahead. I know you guys are all following this anyway, likely. Travion Henderson to the Patriots. Luther Burden, we already have that. Tyler Shook, we have that. TJ Sanders, a guy that's a little undersized, not undersized, but like a sub 300 guy. But he had shades of, I don't know, a bit of Turk in his game. Maybe not as flexible, but you know he's going to be an inside run guy with a bit of run. Pass rush ability, but not a lot. He's going to kind of. I felt he was limited. I wasn't a huge fan. Remind me a bit of BJ Hill, like be around the league for a while, but I don't know if he's going to be great. Mason Taylor, I liked, went to the Jets, son of Jason Taylor. Alfred Collins, defensive tackle out of Texas, goes to the 49ers. I guess they're just not interested in giving Brock Purdy any weapons. They're going to end up giving a lot of money, but they're not going to give anybody to throw to. Okay, great. Donovan Ezeruwaku, edge out of Boston College, goes to the Dallas Cowboys. They're still working on defense. Dak, hold on to your football. JT Tuimoloau, I liked him. He was the guy I was talking about that was a champion pass rusher in my hint lead up. Did the Broncos just take RJ Harvey out of UCF? This guy, he's got speed for days, man. The AFC West is getting faster by the moment. Terrence Ferguson, nice tight end out of Oregon, goes to the Los Angeles Rams. Will Johnson, corner, slid because of injury. The guy was one of the top corners on the list. I liked him a lot, but problem staying healthy. He goes to the Arizona Cardinals. Ariante Arsary, Minnesota offensive tackle, goes to the Houston Texans. Bengals take Demetrius Knight Jr., likely a linebacker that's going to replace Pratt or one of those guys. They're getting a little bit long in the tooth. They've been there a minute. Elijah Arroyo, another nice tight end, goes to Seattle out of Miami. Nick Scorton, an edge out of Texas A&M, who I liked. He's going to the Carolina Panthers. Oluwafemi Aladejo, edge out of UCLA, goes to the Titans. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers took Benjamin Morrison, cornerback. So they're going to work on their offense and their defense like a smart team. Anthony Belton, offensive tackle at NC State, goes to the Packers. Trey Harris, 6'2" wide receiver out of Ole Miss, goes to the Los Angeles Chargers. So they're getting some weapons in there. They got to build that up. That goes with their running back from yesterday. Ozzie Trapillo, big boy out of Boston College, offensive tackle, going to the Bears, going to protect Caleb Williams. And Tate Ratledge out of Georgia, nice big guard. He's going to the Detroit Lions. They're working on their line. Got to protect their slightly less swift of foot quarterback, Jared Goff. Jack Beck, wide receiver out of TCU, goes to the Las Vegas Raiders. And Mike Green, who slid a lot too because of off the field stuff, he's going to the Denver Broncos. Sorry, he's going to the Baltimore Ravens, who are famous for taking guys with off the field problems. He was predicted to be a top 12, 15 pick, and it was pretty sketchy off the field. So I'm not going to get into that. Wish him the best going forward. Wish all these guys the best going forward. Again, like I mentioned before, RJ Harvey, one of the fastest backs in the draft at UCF, going to explosive on the field. I don't know about timing at the combine, but on the field, the guy can scoot. Going to the Broncos. And Trey Amos, nice long corner, going to the Washington Commanders out of Mississippi. Chicago Bears pick is in. We don't know who it is yet. But, they're showing clips of Trey Amos right now. I was looking at him yesterday. He's pretty good. We're one pick away. The Bears are on. Their pick is in. We don't know what it is yet, but it's in. I'm going to go ahead and enter my thing here to let this draft go ahead and take people. And then I'm going to do the draft on screen with you guys as they go along. And we'll see who we get. I've got my eyes on two players. Well, one's probably going to be a little bit later. He's projected anyway for a little bit later. Not going to trade with those guys. We'll pass on that. How did that happen? Well, the Broncos pick isn't recognized by the draft system yet. I hate this thing. It's so slow. It doesn't even have the Broncos pick recognized yet. We might just skip that whole finagly waggly thing. I'll just stay on camera and bore you guys. If I can get it working later, we'll see. Maybe I can do a reset right now. We just need the Commanders, Eagles. It's never going to get through my brain. It will eventually, but who knows how many more times they'll change their name. 3 rounds, put it on fast speed, entered the draft slowly. There we go. Okay. Just as pick is in, we're on the clock. The guy I like, and the reason I want this draft thing to work is because I want to be able to pick him on screen. That would be great. But it's not letting me do it so far. Let's see here. Okay. They got that one right. Okay. The Bears pick is in, and the Bears pick has not been announced yet. So we'll have to leave that off of there. I believe I've got them in my queue to take. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens here. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and go live to you guys. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Yes, you can hear me. What am I talking about? I did go on screen. I just don't have my thing. I've got it covered. What's happening, guys? They take a commercial after every damn pick. It's like the second round, knock it off. I know, right? Hey, Germ Chiefs in the chat. What's going on, guys? Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Man, I got to catch up to you, fellas. Damn, Mike Green is gone. I like the 7 guys we can pick. I like about 7 guys we can pick. I would love Landon Jackson. That's my number 1. Caleb Johnson and 2 cornerbacks and like 3 wideouts. We up in 3 picks. Who you want, Dan? I want Landon Jackson. I do. I watched Landon Jackson's tape and I listened to the way they talk about him, and I have the same feels I had when I watched Max Crosby's tape, and everybody was saying he was not that great and he's not going to be able to do this. He's not going to be. I just watched a guy with relentless determination to get to the quarterback, and those guys find a way. Those guys seem to find a way to win. They find a way to make it in the league. They find a way to be successful in the league. They find a way to motivate players around them. And if you put him on a team with Chris Jones and Charles Omenihu and George Karlaftis and Nick Bolton, the guy's going to be a contributor right away. Let me see here. Get back to your chats really quickly. Amos has gone to the Commanders. Hey, Dan, what's up, Durham Chief? I'm here. I see you, buddy. Who you want, Durham? Personally, I'd love Ayumanor for a big-bodied receiver. Shamar Stewart. But I can see us taking Landon Jackson. Stewart isn't a Spags guy due to his size, but I love him. You mean Jeremiah Stewart? Shamar went at pick 17. Yeah, that's correct. They take a commercial. Okay, we got that. Shamar Stewart. Shamar Turner. Okay. Not for me. I'd rather Darius Alexander. Yeah, the guys over at Chief Concerns want Darius Alexander as well. I've been following their chat tonight. Shamar Turner's going to the Bears. There it is. Okay, so Shamar Turner's off the board. The Kansas City Chiefs pick is in. We'll have to see who it's going to be. So let's go ahead and I'll unpause my draft here. Reject that. Reject that. Okay, I can make this draft live now, and you guys can look at that instead of looking at my face. Although it'd be nice to look at both, but it is what it is. Let me see if I can do. Let me see that window. No. Window, entire screen, Chrome tab, window. Let me go Chrome tab. Share it. Okay, and then let's see if I can change my projection to me and that thing on the screen. Oh, it is already. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, first let's get Shamar. Sorry, not Shitter Sanders. Where's Stewart? Let me go in here. This has defense. This has edge. Wait a minute. Was it a wide receiver they took? Sorry, I don't even know who Shamar Stewart is. Let me see here. Shamar Turner, defensive tackle. Duh. You guys got me confused too with Stewart. Okay, defensive tackle. There he is, Shamar Turner. Okay, so he's gone to the Bears. We're going to reject any trades because I don't think we're trading with anybody. We're coming out. I want to hear this live with you guys, so I'm going to turn it up so we can all hear it. I know you guys can hear me there. Woo! How about those Chiefs, Dante Hall?
In the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Omar Norman Lott, defensive tackle, Tennessee.
Okay, Omar Norman Lott. That was one of those guys that I had kind of in the window, but I just thought he was undersized. Let's see, undersized, upfield burst, effort chase. I had him kind of in that DJ Turner bracket. I don't want to go Karlaftis on this guy and say I'm not thrilled with it. Second round. I mean, we're in that range where it's like just defensive linemen are flying off the board. So he was the second rated guy left on the board, but he was all the way at 83 as far as D tackles went. Edge-wise, Landon Jackson is the next guy on the board. I just think that Landon Jackson is going to be a steal. If he goes to the Eagles, I'm going to be pissed. I'll tell you right now. I'm going to be annoyed, frustrated, sad, whatever you want to call it. Omar Norman Lott. Let's see what the site has on him for the draft site. It says 6'2", 291. Omar Norman Lott is an explosive and versatile defensive tackle, known for his quick first step and disruptive presence along the interior line. After transferring from Arizona State to Tennessee, he recorded 26 tackles, including 6 for a loss and 5.5 sacks in 2023. In 2024, he added 4 more sacks, so sacks went down to his career totals. Norman Lott excels in penetrating gaps, utilizing his agility and active hands to challenge offensive linemen. However, his relatively lighter frame can make him susceptible to being overpowered in run defense, particularly against double teams. His athleticism and pass rushing prowess make him a valuable asset in schemes prioritizing interior disruption. And at 6'2", 291 pounds, at nearly 34-inch arms, his combination of natural leverage, proportional length is something NFL teams can build on. I mean, do we want to say developmental guy at that spot? Is that what that is? Is that where we're going with this? Let's take a look at the tape because that's something I got to see. There's another guy that I'm looking at. Obviously, we got Josh Simmons yesterday, and all the world now is basically saying we got to steal. I love the pick. I love the fact that his health has been rated as coming along perfectly, as good as could possibly be expected. Let me see here what you guys are seeing. Okay, you're still seeing that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull up some tape, even though he wasn't a starter, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult, I think, to get as much stuff on Omar Norman Lott. Omar Norman Lott. Yep, don't love when tape's only 3 minutes. First play is chasing a guy, but not getting to the guy. So let's see what's going on here. I'm going to queue it up for you guys first, and then I'll open it. Okay, we're not worried about how much the silver dollar is going to be worth. Let's skip that. pause it, and then I'll share that with you guys. Okay. I'm going to do like another screen without, I'm going to present the new screen. So we stop screen, present screen, share screen, Omar Norman Lott screen. Okay, we're going to share that with you guys right now. We'll take a look at this tape really quickly. See if we get some sound in the video. Penetration up the middle. He leans into them big time, for sure. He's got good lean, good knee bend. He's not letting the centers and guards stand him up. There he got a little bit stood up. Hang on a second. Let's keep that down. There we go. Okay. Just watch them. These are quick cuts, though. So this is a 3.5 minute tape, but it's going to be more like a 5 minute tape because they're doing really quick cuts. I don't like that miss and slide off. That's not going to go well against Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Come on now. Can't make lower level QBs look like studs. That's a problem. Okay. I'm looking for the what's the difference maker thing about him. Okay, he's got good stunting ability. He's quick. For 291, he's moving quick. He's shifting around, changing his position on the field. It'd be hard to keep track of him. I don't know if he gets up against some of those big old linemen in the league. It's how it's going to go. There's some maulers playing on the inside there. You see a little more get to the quarterback or a little more. Let's see some run stuff. It's been all pass stuff so far. There you go. Been a lot of pass stuff. There's a good tackle. Get in there. Get in there, fat boy. Get him. Oh, got his feet. Get in there, big man. I thought we were going to see a guy with like a Derek Nottie kind of presence, like holding the line of scrimmage and spot. He gets a lot more penetration. I think that if he stopped moving his feet, though, he'd be stuffed. He's coming around, comes back inside. Lost track of the quarterback. That's not good. Got a better vision than that. That's a messy space to play in. You really got to have your head up and your eyes on the quarterback or the ball carrier at all times. I played D-tackle one game at 245 pounds in a semi-pro league, and it got destroyed. It was painful, but played well, but it was painful. Everybody lands on you almost every play. You're cutting, digging through guys that are way bigger than you. Try not to rip your biceps every time you go up against the man mountain. Nice tackle from behind. It's kind of blurry tape. Get in there. Get in there. Close that gap. Get in there. Don't miss. He's celebrating, but he's not the one who made the play. It's like, you're on the field. Get in there. Get off that hold. Okay, these aren't see, when I watched George's tape after I was disappointed, George was impressing me like right out of the gate, like blowing me away. This kid's working hard. It can't question his motor. He does not stop running. I like that because we've had enough of that in the past. Let me know what you guys think. Can he be a Turk kind of guy? Can he be a Turk Warden kind of guy where it's like he's not big like Chris, but he's got more speed than a lot of guys, and he can kind of make up for what he might lack in athleticism? Let's go ahead and close that. Where are we at in the draft? I want to check those picks out really quickly. We have why did it go back to that? Come on, website. I know those picks are in. Okay, round 2. We should be all the way down at the bottom of round 2 by now. All right, so Andre Mukuba from Texas went to the Eagles. So we're going into round 3. It's probably going to move a little faster. New York's pick is in already, and we're on the clock. Okay. Landon Jackson is still there. If we get that guy in, Landon, I'd feel a little better. I don't know why they do that to me. Let's see if they even take him. They might not even be looking at Landon. I don't know. I don't know what Spags wants right now. So we got to kind of just wait it out. Andre Makuba's gone. Well, we took Omar Norman Lott. Let's get him off the board. Boink. And reject that trade. And the Eagles took this window that I'm using. The draft is so small. Let's go ahead and present that to you guys. Stop screen. Present stage. Share screen. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. Simulator. Okay. I'm going to share that with you guys again. And it was safety, right? Safety Andre Makuba from Texas. What do they say about him? 5'11", 186. Andre Makuba is a valuable coverage safety who brings an intriguing combination of ball skills, route recognition, and range. He is a quick processor whose brisk responsiveness is maximized his fluidity and short area energy. Maximized by, maybe. During his time at Clemson, he showed he could break up passes and track down the deep ball. At Texas, he finally had the interception production to back that up. His skinnier frame could make it difficult to be a consistent tackler at the NFL level, and if he does add more weight to his frame, it could take him some time to adjust appropriately. And man coverage and physicality can be an issue for Makuba, but when he's able to manage space and pin his ears back as a heat-seeking missile, he appears to be in his element. As a versatile two-phase playmaker with elite coverage and mobility and sharp eyes, Makuba has impact starter upside. Okay, so another good one by Howie Roseman. Sounds like solid player. The pick for the New York Giants is Darius Alexander. So sorry, Chiefs concerns and all those in interest for that guy. He's gone. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give Makuba to the Eagles. We're going to reject the trade. Reject the trade. No, the Giants didn't take Shedeur Sanders. Ugh, this thing can't keep up. We'll go ahead and take our pick right here, and then we'll cut it off, and then we'll get it back on again when I come back when we do our 95th pick. But we'll do this one. We'll talk a little more, and then I'll take a break, and I'll come back to you guys. But right now they're showing tape of the Giants' actual pick, which is Darius Alexander out of Toledo. That's the guy that my boys over at Chiefs Concerns wanted, Mr. Jason Dunn and the fellas, the Cash and Dash boys. 6'3", 305, really high rash score. Darius Alexander is a versatile and explosive defensive lineman known for his power profile and elite production in the MAC. He consistently disrupts blocks with his quick first step and heavy hands, enabling him to penetrate, stack, and shed. Alexander's versatility allows him to play from multiple alignments, from 1 tech to 3 tech and 4 inside. His performance during the 2025 Senior Bowl further highlighted his potential as he demonstrated dominance in one-on-one drills and team sessions. Alexander isn't the most flexible in his midsection, which can limit his appeal on counters and stunts, but he's well-leveraged, long and powerful, and a hot motor two-phase player with elite explosive capacity. He's an older rookie, but he can be a quality starter early in his career. Did we just take Gillette? Is that what I'm seeing here? Yes, we did. Edge, not the one I wanted. Ashton Gillette. Okay. Do they pronounce it differently? I mean, he's later. Okay, Ashton Gillette. They went smaller. 6'2", 264. Ashton Gillette is a disruptive and a high-motor edge rusher with a strong combination of speed, power, and technique. He excels at getting off the line quickly, using his explosive first step to gain an advantage against blockers. Gillette's hand-fighting skills and array of pass rush moves allow him to consistently pressure the quarterback, while his agility and balance make him effective at bending the edge. Against the run, he displays good discipline, setting the edge and pursuing plays with relentless effort. Gillette is a bit confounding because his below-average length can impact his reach at times, but he has great natural leverage, compact mass, explosive capacity, and ankle flexibility, and his collegiate production could carry over to the NFL with his motor. Could carry over. Okay. We shall find out. Next pick is the Browns and then the Raiders. The Raiders. So I'll have to go ahead and check out Ashton Gillette. Let's get all excited. I'm excited. I've seen almost no tape on guys this year, folks. So excuse me for not having predetermined opinion of this guy, but he's one of those guys I haven't seen play yet. So let's check it out. This one's from 2 weeks ago. This one's from 2 months ago. This is 2 minutes. This is 5 minutes. Let's look at the 5-minute tape. Mute that. I'll give you guys a window into what I'm looking at. Stop that screen, present screen, share screen, and Ashton's lot screen. Skip and share. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so he's in black and white, obviously. Not sure what number he's wearing. Lost him a couple times there. Okay. He's got a hold on him. Shed 2 guys, and he got a hit on the quarterback. Getting out there, gets a hand on the running back. He's not giving up on the play. I like that. I wouldn't. He's getting in there. I mean, if he can be a little. Wow. Okay. Come on. Break. Oh, okay. He used the tackle to cut back towards the quarterback. He grabbed on him, used him for leverage. Shush. My doggy. Get in there. Let's go. He's got a little bit of a middle rush. He got stuffed in the ground on that play. I'm looking for the wow plays. I'm looking for the moments of, okay. 34-inch arms. He's definitely using them to keep guys off his body. He's extending his arms to keep the guys off him. They're grabbing him a lot, though. He wears arm pads, it looks like, and they keep grabbing onto his arm stuff. Get in there. Get in there. Get him on the ground. There you go. Ooh. Oh, nice spin and tackle.
A lot of power that belies their size.
Yeah, he keeps the arms fully extended so the guy, offensive lineman, can't push him downfield. He just shoved that guy right in the backfield. Okay. The strong kid. So we got 2 slightly undersized guys, 6'2", 264 on the edge. I mean, we used to have 6'5", 275 guys out there, 6'4", 265 in that range. Oh, that was just tackle might as well not even have been there. Backside. He almost got there. Definitely got a motor. I mean, could he be a poor man's Jared Allen? What Jared Allen's tape look like in college? We could look at that. If it's not in black and white. Maybe it's just the hair. Maybe it's the size. Maybe it's a white boy. It's got me reminiscing about Jared Allen. He could watch Jared Allen tape and learn to tighten up the game. He's got a lot of spin moves, shed moves. He stacks guys. He uses that arm for he uses the stiff arm a lot to keep guys off his body. Hand up, closing the gap with the quarterback. I like that. Get in there. Get him on the ground. Going for the ball the whole time. Still put the running back on the ground. Stack and shed. Just keep doing that. Those long arms. Sheds 2 guys. Need a little help there, Louisville. Get after him. Yeah, there's plenty of energy on this guy. I mean, this guy's nonstop motor. I haven't seen him jog yet, which is good. Shoved the tackle right into the quarterback on that play. Oh, up and under. Get in there. There's a lot of so close plays where it's like just a half a step quicker. He's going to have to be quicker in the pros, man, because Josh and Joe Burrow aren't waiting on him. Lamar Jackson, he gets in there too late. Lamar Jackson's going to be gone. But he'll have the Chiefs' defensive line helping him out too, so that should be a nice addition. He's swimming through guys. He's making guys miss a lot. I like what I'm seeing. Let me know in the chat where you guys want to go next. Do you want to go offense or you want to go defense next? I have an offense player in mind that I started watching tape on today, and I'm like, oh, this guy's local, and he's nuts. Not local. He's a local boy, and I hadn't watched him play all year. And he makes people miss like it's nothing. He is next level Jerick McKinnon looking player, and he's bigger. And you probably know who I'm talking about if you're from the Kansas or Missouri area. Let me know in the chat if you figured out who I'm talking about. I'm going to take a look at the chat, see what's going on. Let's see here. Okay. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Chris is all up in my business. I wish you were on the channel with me right now, brother. Next time. Let's see. We got where we left off. Commercial stuff. We did that already. We have to go line here. We know Darius is gone. Damn it. Norman Lott is a fantastic player. I called it to the AA guys months back. Okay. So Jerem Chief likes him a lot. Let's skip that commercial. We'll leave that right there for a second. Close that window. Boom. Jerem Chief UK said, Norman Lott is a fantastic player. I called it to the AA guys months back. He's explosive and has good hands. He's going to jump. He's going to free Jones up. That could be a thing. That could be, or if Jones takes a double team, him and George are going to be a nightmare beside each other. Not developmental. Okay. Maybe he's just got to get more sand in his pants. I was expecting to see a little more. He doesn't really set though. He's always moving his legs, and he's almost like a running back playing D tackle. His floor is good. His ceiling is huge. Okay. He wasn't even a starter. Sometimes the guys that aren't starters, though, I thought that too at first. Some guys aren't starters because they're in a rotation with other really good guys. I says, he's dead. Dan, she says, throws a reputation on the line. Dan, you trust me, and I'm not worried about him at all. I'm excited about it, actually. Okay. All right, cool. Hey, man, somebody turned me around on George Karlaftis, who I hadn't watched, and I'd heard bad rumors about. And, the difference being watching George's video for like 30 seconds, I could see that whoever told me that advice was nuts. He was not like the player that they were comparing him to. When your Wildcat is obviously DJ Giddens, I love. Yes, sir. He is stupid. As I watch him, he looks like he can be a mismatch. Yeah, what's the other thing too is I'm like thinking about him. I'm thinking about the guy Gillette we just got, and you put him in there with George and Amenahu and Chris, and it's like there's three difference makers right there. These guys are just like jitterbug, speed extension guys. Think he's better than Turk? Okay. All right. Schlock says they might take a running back or wide out. I'm hoping it's the running back. I'm hoping it's the Kansas Wildcat kid because that dude's tape is stupid, and I want to play that for us. I don't want to play it if he goes somewhere else, though. It'll make me sad. Olmel's pass rush win rate was 19%, which is outstanding for a defensive tackle. Okay. Sounds like you're standing on the table for this kid, so I'm gonna let you have it. I'm not gonna argue with you because, like I said, I watched almost no tape this year. Busy acting happily. Let's see here. What are we missing now? Okay, Harold Fannin Jr., the other tight end, went to the Browns, where he can go disappear. Bowling Green tight end. Darian Porter, cornerback, Iowa State, went to the Raiders. Kyle Williams, wide receiver, Washington State, goes to New England Patriots. The Detroit Lions are on the clock. Okay, we're caught up. Back to the chat, which is more important. There's a Spags guy at edge, proper Spags guy. Alexander's a day one starter, but he's also 25. July's my edge number 10. I would love to try Horton, Tori. Watch Horton, Dan. Tell me what you think. Okay, hang on one second. We'll get Horton up here and we'll take a look, fellas, because you requested it. If you got one you want to see, Mr. White, let me know. Okay. Are we looking? What are we looking at? Horton. Are we looking at offense? We're looking at running back? We were talking about running backs. Oof, no, I hope not, because I don't even see him on here. Let me see here. Wide receiver? No. Yeah, Aomano or whatever is how you pronounce Alec's name. I watched his tape. I liked some of it. Some of it I was like, I liked Savion Williams' tape a lot. The kid out of TCU. He looks like he's going to be an interesting cat. And Isaiah Bond, I wouldn't mind getting that 1-2 punch out of Texas, that speed punch to go along with Xavier, even though, Isaiah's not that tall of a guy. He's a stacked dude. What position, I'm sorry, was the player you wanted me to look at, Schlocks? Watch Horton, you said. Is it Troy Horton or Torrey Horton? Okay, let me see here. Do. Boom. I'm not seeing that name. Let me go all. Maybe if I go all, it'll pop up a little quicker. Are you talking like soon or in like later rounds? I got a whole bunch of guys here. Obviously, they got all the guys that aren't going to go early. I'm just surprised Landon Jackson is still sitting there. I'm getting those Max Crosby feels. I hope he doesn't go to the Raiders because that would suck. Let's see here. Already got you a lot. We didn't put him over there. Okay. I like Scadaboo too. I mean that dude's just a player. Oh, Torrey Horton, wide receiver out of Colorado State. 6'2", 196. Like many of the prospects in this class, Torrey Horton has suffered from NFL draft fatigue. People have watched him for 3 cycles now, and he's been somewhat lost to time. But Horton's game hasn't vanished. He's a leggy runner who covers a lot of ground when he hits top gear with some carbon ceramic brakes. Okay. Let's just take a look instead of reading all that. I'll read that stuff while it's happening. Torrey Horton. Just don't make me watch somebody that's going to end up being a Raider and make me like him, because that would suck. Where are we at here? Okay, so the Detroit Lions took Isaac Tesla out of Arkansas, wide receiver. Isaac, is he a tall kid? Yeah, 6'4", 31.8-inch arms, 10-inch hands, 214 pounds, and he ran a 4.43. That's a big kid running a 4.43. Big white boy. Curly blonde hair like Carson Steele. All right. So we got Torrey Horton's highlight tape here from 1 year ago. That's really long. Wow, he does have draft fatigue, man. Looks like he's been starting for a second. See what's the most recent one here. I want one that's not going to be 17 minutes long. This one's 7 minutes long. As long as it's not somebody commentating over top of it, I'll play it. No, I want to minimize that window. Get back up here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and present a window for you guys. Again, stop that one. Present a window. Share screen. Torrey Horton screen. Okay. Skip that. Go ahead.
Torrey Horton. I think he wasn't coming off this knee injury.
Yep. Oh, he's coming off a knee injury. Okay, I don't.
Nicolosi delivers and go for what remains of the Pac-12. The two teams who have been friendly left.
Okay.
They made so many fatal errors football a season ago. Grant caught to the outside. Horton trying to spin his way. Pick up the 52. Here's Horton looking to throw it.
You can throw it. Nice dart. Oh, okay. That's fun. You mean he's just a gadget guy and does that once in a while. That was a heck of a throw by the wide receiver.
Well, you said we want to get the ball in the hands of our playmakers, and hey, they may get the ball in the hands of other playmakers and just throw it down there to the transfer from BYU who had that great catch 2 weeks ago, and he makes another
My
one.
question is, excuse me.
Oh, what a great move.
I feel like I'm watching a taller Sky Moore, which could be enough of a difference to be an improvement, major improvement. Instead of a sub 6 footer, he's 6'2" and long arms and long legs. So, and he can throw a football. Thing is, it's going to be tough. I'll tell you right now, it's going to be tough for anybody to make the receiving core on this team this year. It's going to be really tough. The camp battle is going to be nuts. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I'm going to go ahead and check out the draft and see what's going on. They're still saying the New Orleans Saints pick is in, but it hasn't shown it yet. Let me see here. Let's see here. Oh, let me see. Let me see this. I'm hearing that's a fantastic catch from. Oh, what? Okay, it's only 1 foot in the NFL. You need 2 feet, but that's stupid good. Look at that. Foot, toes down, stop rotation. That's okay. He's got big paws too. Looks like big mitts. He could be a young version of what we're losing in D-Hop. He looks like an old school wide receiver, doesn't he? The way he runs. He's not like that. He doesn't have that sprinter glide. He's just kind of like, he looks like he's putting in work a little bit, which isn't always great, but it worked for decades. So he looks like a hands guy for sure. He's a captain. We know what they like that. So let's see where we're at here in the draft. Vernon Broughton, defensive tackle, Texas, goes to the Saints. A big boy, 6'5", 311. I like that guy. Good, but not great. Let me know what you think about him in the chat. I want to see that play again. Okay. So here's a little John Taylor, Jerry Rice action. Hi, baby. High five. I'm glad. Yeah, he's definitely got to watch that stride in the NFL. That second foot was like strepped way out. Just tippy toe, son. I'm sure he seems like he's a student wide receiver, like a student of the game. I'm seeing crisp routes. I'm seeing great hands. I'm seeing attention to detail, patience there. He just made 2 guys miss him. Okay. There's Horton on the screen pass. He finds room, and he's going to have a first down. He is to current wide receivers, the San Antonio Spurs, when Tim Duncan was there. He doesn't look. I don't know what is that nose swipe thing they do? It's really gross and weird. I don't understand it. Maybe I'm just old, but I don't understand it. Oh gosh, give me a break. Oh, fellas. Hi. Quote Krusty the Clown. Hi. Let's come off this screen for a second. You guys watching the draft? Are you following my sadness and my frustration? Oh my gosh. So Landon Jackson just went to the Buffalo Bills. So he, like Max Crosby, will be chasing Patrick Mahomes for years to come. Balls. So, yeah, hopefully I'm wrong and he's a bust because the tape that I saw, he's going to be a pain in the ass. And he's a nice replacement for Von Miller for them. So, yeah, so that happened. Bills took the guy I wanted. That doesn't usually happen. Usually goes the other way. They trade and we take a guy that I love. Yeah, New York Jets are picking next, then the Broncos, then the San Francisco 49ers. We got a ways to go. We're picking at number 31. And right now we're at number 10, and they're moving slowly. Okay, the Jets just took Arazier Thomas, Florida State cornerback. Lengthy guy, 6'1.5", 197. I like that. Don't have a 40 time for him. I don't like that. I'd like to see us get another long corner. I know we got the kid from the Chargers, so that's nice. But I like your 6'2", 196 wide receiver. Let's see. But overall, Horton is the vertical speed, athleticism, size, route running instincts, and catch point ability to be a quality wide receiver too. And on a team like the Chiefs, where he would be the wide receiver 3 or 4, that's awesome. That'd be awesome. I wouldn't say this round, but late round 3 or early round 4. The kid Giddens. You know what? I'm not going to let them ruin it for me like they just did with Landon Jackson. I'm going to go ahead and delete his tape because I don't need that to come back and make me sad later. You guys are sitting there looking, what's going on? I'm going to go ahead and watch the tape of where are you? Where are you, fella? There he is. Giddens. We'll watch the little Giddens tape. And for anybody out there that doesn't know why I like this kid, you're going to find out because you're going to see him playing and you're going to go, oh, that's different. Okay. Let me share the screen with you guys. And we'll watch a little bit of that, and then we'll take a break, and I'll come back for our pick later on. But for now, feast your eyes on young DJ Giddens. If you're unfamiliar, little Johnny Juke, I like to call him. This dude is DJ Juke. Just slides through the hole. He's got a little Marcus Allen to him, doesn't he? That's who he reminds me of. I mean, obviously, brand new, unpolished, don't know what he's going to be in the pros, but in college, the way he plays in college against college players, quicker than fast, but decent speed downfield. I think he's in the 4.4s. Catches the ball to the backfield fine. Roasts some secondaries. Some guys just can't get an angle on him. But coming through the middle, he's a slider and a glider. Doesn't give them a chance to square up and hit him, which is really nice. Horse collar tackle in the NFL right there. Look at that. Sheds a guy. The low stiff arm. Go ahead, pull my socks down. Just let me keep running. This guy would be a great change of pace for Pacheco and Kareem Hunt. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Yeah, he had a great change of pace for those guys. This is what we were missing in Jerick McKinnon and a little bit more. He's got a little bit more between the tackles run ability. And I think he's like 6'1", 212 pounds or something like that. He's not a small dude. Or 6 foot, 212. Ran a 4.43, 1.53 split, vertical jump almost 40 inches, broad jump 10 feet 10 inches, shuttles 4.33, 20-yard shuttle. You got an explosive athlete there, kids, and he's local. Let's bring home the local boy, right? Let's give him some play. Where's your tape, JJ? There you go, DJ. There he is. Follows his blockers. Takes every inch that there's. He's a north-south guy too. I like that. He's not wasting a lot of steps. He's getting to the line of scrimmage and going. If you don't meet him at the hole, it's over. Catching the ball downfield. This guy in our offense with the receivers we have, and Travis Kelce and Noah Gray, and Wiley, if he stays healthy this year, which I assume he will. Scoot, and out the gate. Oh, buddy. Like it. He's not a pipsqueak. He's a big boy. Solid boy. It's the size of Junior Hemingway, basically. Maybe a little lighter. But faster. 4.43. Okay. Are we happy with this kid if we get this kid? Can we get this kid? Will he be there? Are we teasing ourselves right now? I feel like we might be teasing ourselves. I hope not. Because that would suck. I'm going to let you listen to some music while I look at something else in the background. A lot of ability there. And draft update. Going back to the picks. Denver Broncos pick is in. But they're not announcing who they've selected yet. Okay.
An early big third down play. DJ Giddens with a big hole in the BYU. Giddens in the backfield. They will hand it to Giddens. First down and more. Giddens going to get a bye.
They'll hand it to Giddens. First down and more. Oh, this is going to be a long one. Get it. Go. Get it. Oh. Okay.
Consecutive plays together.
Yeah, like chunks like that are nice too late in the game when you're leading, because he's just moving the chains constantly and driving people nuts. And you want to go ahead and close the box on him, and our wide receivers are going to be wide open.
46 yards on the opening play. Handoff on the ground.
I like this kid.
Tough to bring down.
And I mean, on special teams, he probably could be a solid return guy early on too.
Plays Kingston in the tent right now, but it was fun to see Jake Retzloff go up to him and say, "Man, you're fast."
The way he makes people miss, I put him on punt return. See if he can make some hay.
Gets to the outside.
See what's going on with Nico Remigio, obviously in camp and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, if Nico's still on the team, I got to catch up on stuff, yo. See here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and look at the over the cap real quick. Make sure we still got our guys that I think we got. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There's so many people on here now. Oh my gosh, this roster is so long. Baylor Cup, not Cooper Cup. Tell me I'm not losing my mind. What? Is he off the team? Let me know, guys. How did I miss that? I don't know who Williams is that you don't like. Remigio is still on the team. Yeah, okay. I don't see him here. Hang on. I must have skipped past him. Sky Moore's still on the team, too. You think that's going to stick around? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Elijah Mitchell, really nice pickup. There he is. Okay, along with Jason Brownlee. I'm telling you, man, the fight for receiver positions is going to be nuts. It's going to be cray-cray in the cray-cray house. Go back to this channel. I don't. We're going to go ahead and skip that video. Remove that. All right, guys. Final update for now. The Broncos took Pat Bryant, wide receiver out of Illinois. Not too many Illini receivers that have scared me in the last 15 years. 6'2", 204 pounds. Friends of 4'6", I think our corners can manage. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. Guys can surprise. Nick Martin, linebacker out of Oklahoma State, goes to the 49ers. Let's see the size. 5'11 and a half, 221. Must be a speed guy, I'm guessing. 4'5'3", not crazy speed, but good speed. 26 bench press reps. That's strong. Good vertical, good broad, good split. He's going to be a quick linebacker. We've seen those on the Chiefs roster. Dallas is picking next, and we are, I think, 16 picks away. 17 picks away. So I'm going to bid you guys adieu for a little bit, and I'll come back and talk to you guys when we get closer to our pick. Nick Martin is a dog. All right. Sky won't make the 53. Do you think we can trade him? Do you think there's any trade value in him at all? 6th rounder, 7th rounder, late in the draft. Just get back in there to get something, you know? You never know. Then somebody doesn't have to worry about trying to buy him off the market. You know what I mean? There's somebody out there that's like, I could have done something with him. You know, there's always that guy. I could have made him a star. And if I would have just had that pick, he would have been a 1,000-yard receiver every. Okay, Grandpa. Relax. All right, guys, we've been an hour. Let's take a break. We'll come back, enjoy a bit of their draft on your own. One final update, if there's any to give. We are at the Dallas Cowboys have taken Siobhan Ravel Jr., East Carolina cornerback. 6'2", big boy. And he probably can scoot, but I don't have the speed on him here. Knowing the Cowboys, they like their fast guys. But that's a good, I like the long corners. I like the corners over 6 foot tall. Thank you very much. In today's NFL, it makes a difference. I'm just saying it makes a difference. Possibly 6th at best, but maybe a 7th. I hope you're right. I hope we can give him a bon voyage for a fresh start somewhere and get some value out of it, because I felt like it was a missed pick when it happened, and I have not been proven wrong. And he's gotten a couple rings for it. So he did get a touchdown in the Super Bowl. That's pretty damn awesome. Everyone was worried about Kadarius Toney, and the next year we won't talk about the next year because what happened to Kadarius Toney. Super Bowls are good though. We'll take the ring, but yeah. All right. Savon is the pronunciation. Savon instead of Savion. Let me see here. Is that who you were talking about? Williams? Let's see here. I'm trying to find your Noel. You like Noel as well? You're all out on Williams. Okay. All right. Okay. Me and Chris White got some differing opinions on one guy. Faux show. That's okay. I'd love to talk about it this week sometime on a draft recap. If you got time next week, rather. Obviously, we're going into tomorrow. Before we go, I will throw on. Well, you know what? Let me see. I'll throw on some Josh Simmons tape, and that might carry us through because they seem to be speeding up now with the picks. Princely Uman Mielen, edge, Mississippi, goes to the Carolina Panthers. We got a 6'4", 244-pound quick guy. They like those guys. Ooh, he's not that quick. 4.72. Okay, I was faster than you, bro. 4.6 and change right here. 240-pound fullback. Syracuse, what's up? Tight end, eventually. Only 6 feet in the hair, so I don't know what they were thinking, but I'd take it. Let's see here. We got a bunch of picks to go. So let's do this. Let's watch the Josh tape that I had queued up. Josh Simmons, the guy we know is going to set this draft on its ear. Looking at the last few chats. Oh, Savon Ravel. Okay. Savon Ravel. I mean, I'm sorry. Spell your name the way you want it to sound. I mean, people have a hard time with my name. It sounds like it looks. People just try to get creative in their pronunciation, and that's not what you need to do. But we're going to go ahead and look at that tape right now. We'll take a look at Mr. Joshua Simmons. I don't know if his name is Joshua. It might just be Josh. Steal of the draft, according to Josh Prisco. And according to Vosh Lombardi. Do I have that still up? I don't know if I have that up still. No, I think I closed it. Dang it. This is a guy I like to look at his tape sometimes. His name's Vosh Lombardi. He's a big Cowboys fan. He was doing this when I started doing this for the Cowboys. He's been doing it since then. His channel's like built up. He's got 97,000 followers and nice studio and all that fun stuff I was working towards, and then stopped for like 8 months to do acting stuff. But let's get the Josh tape rewound here. I'm gonna look at it together. But he was Vosh Lombardi was all in. Like, he was offensive lineman, offensive tackle #1 in his book. He goes, I don't give a damn what people say about injury. He's going to be fine. This dude's the best. He's athletic. He gets upfield. He walls people out. We're going to watch that. And we're going to see it's true. Oh, this is Vosh's tape right here. You know what? Why don't I let him talk to you? I take no funds for this. This is all Vosh. I'm going to let him talk to you guys, and I'm going to watch with you guys and listen to him again, because he talks about whoop ass and knee bend and stuff like that. He's got his phrases for his channel. But without further ado, let me go ahead and share that channel with you, and we can look at some of Vosh's coverage of Josh.
We are back. I'm here to talk about Josh Simmons, offensive tackle 1 on my board. I know there's some teams that had Campbell and Banks and Mimbo up there as tackle 1. Hey man, look, they lied to you. So if you're a team that's going to draft Josh Simmons, hey, go ahead and throw your little party, man. You have the best tackle in the draft here. And
They lied to you. The other thing, too, was Will Campbell, the high draft pick, the Patriots. That's another reason I like Landon Jackson. He twisted him in knots. He worked that dude all day long. Got past him, got his quarterback multiple times. You did see Jeff Reinbold mock draft and pick Josh Simmons. Did you see it? I shared that, and the NFL touchdown mock draft I did. The latter is with various teams, analysts. I didn't see that. Send me a link in X. If you got a second, I'll take a look at it, and let's set up a time this week to recap all this fun stuff if you got time. But let's go back and watch a little more of Vosh's coverage.
I dare people show me some film that's better than what I'm about to show you. So sit on down. Come on in, get yourself something cool to drink. Josh Simmons is a combination of all things great offensive line.
Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear Vosh. I want to make sure. I'm not sure with StreamYard. I can't tell. Actually, I can tell. I'll watch it on my own phone. Hang on a second. Go ahead.
He is a great run blocker in all of the run blocking disciplines. He's a great pass blocker with great technique good athlete. Like he has all the tools to be a fantastic left tackle in this league. And I sincerely feel like whoever gets him got a dude here. Coming off the ball with the old school thumper. Hold on, let me show you. And look, thumper is a real life football term, right? This forearm and the
Yeah, you can hear
elbow here
him.
to kind of boom the thump. Then we're gonna work to get our hands inside as such. And you
He's
see
grabbing the shoulder
Iowa's
pads.
Iowa's D end right here, kind of is trying to get hands on the shoulder to try to fight to get the hands back inside, man. But Josh ain't having it, man. Josh got knee bend on your ass. Josh got level and leverage and hat level on you, and all we gotta do is just finish our block, bro. All we gotta do is finish our food, man. And you just good to go.
If you guys don't know him, it's Vosh Lombardi, VOCH Lombardi, like Vince Lombardi. Check him out. He's got a really cool channel. He's got really good coverage. When we drafted him, I put "Welcome to the home of the cheese." Vosh gets it. But yeah,
I don't know what happened behind him.
His channel is worth watching.
Or to the right of him, but Josh Simmons did his job for sure. Let's find another play. Here's another run block discipline. We got a nasty little reach right here, man. And look, he get there. That is not an easy reach to go reach. I mean, it's a doable reach because he's a pro at this point. But man, he's gonna get out wide. Bam, reach 94, push his guy off, which is fantastic. Push Donovan Jackson off here. Hey, boom, get off of him. I got him. He's gonna let Donovan know to climb to block number 10, and Josh is just gonna finish the down lineman down. He's gonna finish the tackle number 94 there. And you're gonna see this a bunch, man. You're gonna see Josh Simmons getting a bunch of movement, him whooping feet, him putting bodies on the ground. Like that's how he gets down in the run game. Another, because we ain't doing nothing else. I just wanted to add another highlight to this party before I move on to the next thing, man. Just moving bodies. That's what he does. I think another run discipline that he's really good at is just walling guys off, right? Take a look at him at the left tackle right here. He's gonna step, boom, and he's gonna work those hips inside to give the running back the lane to run through. So if
Watch how he hinges his hips. He's talking about he's like goes up and then he hinges his whole body to just basically create a wall and a back door for the running back to get out.
You're a team that's running these.
Just picture Pacheco taking advantage of this, or if we got, goodness me, if we get DJ Giddens. DJ or JD? I don't even know. DJ.
Gap schemes or whatnot. I mean, he can play anything. I mean, we just saw him reach, so he can do some zone stuff. But if you're a team that's going to be running gap stuff, you go, hey, we're going to run B gap, and you want Josh to boom, boom, boom. You want Josh to block out and create this wall right here, then that's what he'll do. Bam, he's going to work those feet. You see him, pop, 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 create this wall. Travion got nothing but green grass to go find. I'll show you another example.
Okay, draft update for you guys that wanted Jalen Noel. He's gone. I guess the Texans want all the receivers in the draft. They grabbed Jalen Noel. And Jordan Birch, edge, went to the Arizona Cardinals. So the Indianapolis Colts pick is in, and the Bengals are on the clock. So back to the video.
Here's another one. Quick step inside, bam, and wall off. That is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Here. Are you kidding me? Just
look at this. Look at this.
Look at it, man. Look at it.
And watch 49. Remember how I said the kid we drafted, Gillette, that he extends his arm to keep the lineman off of him? Josh has so much lean. This guy stiffs his arm, and it's like planting a spear, and there's no movement. Josh is like, nah, I'm good right here.
Look at that.
You don't get inside.
Hands. Look at the strike. Look at the strike. Hey, look, stand up, bro. Stand up. 49 trying to get some knee bend. Nah, Josh gonna punch him in the chest. Hey, bro, stand up.
When he's saying stand up, for those who didn't play ball, he's talking about you're trying to come in on an angle as a lineman. I used to see Derek Thomas come in almost level to the ground. Stay as low as you can so the lineman can't get under you, because they have a marked strength advantage for the most part. Unless you're Myles Garrett, Chris Jones, guys like that, most guys have a huge weight disadvantage and power disadvantage against offensive linemen. People used to joke about, linemen are afraid of, Von Miller and guys like that. I said, there's no 6'2", 250-pound linebacker in the league that scares old linemen. Okay, old linemen are the guys that throw those guys out of the club. Okay, and right here we see Josh taking 49 and going, nah, you get up and stay right there.
Bro, so I can get up under you. And 49's out of the play.
He's
got a little drive at the end of the play.
He's way out of the play, and you'll see it on the pass rush coming up as well. He regularly you're like a ring on Saturn. You're riding a ring on Saturn, and the quarterback's on the planet. You're not anywhere near. He rides guys around the quarterback, not around and into, but around. Like you're not getting any closer.
He's out of the
He gave up one hurry last year. One hurry last year, and 2023 when he played all season, he gave up one sack, I believe.
play, man. Josh is a dog. If you want to see Josh Simmons in open space, watch him go run around in open space and whoop somebody DB son out
Some
there.
corner.
Look, it's easy.
Corner's
Great
got no
athlete.
chance.
Fantastic. And look, the reason that he was initially falling in the draft was because of his knee or whatever, but the doctors have said that his knee is fine and he shouldn't have any, have
Watch the corner. He tries to do a spin move on him, figuring I'll be athletic and I'll just get away from him.
any
He just keeps driving upfield and slide stepping, and there's no way you're getting off of this guy.
have any setbacks, and he should be ready for camp. So in my mind, Josh Simmons shouldn't even be falling in the draft like this, but we'll talk.
He worked out at the pro day, so that's where he's at as far as patellar tendon surgery. He worked out at his pro day, and they said that he's well beyond where people thought he was going to be. He's as best as you possibly could imagine. Should be available for training camp and might be ready to go for the season. And if not, we've got Jalen Moore and we've got Juwan Stewart. We got John Taylor, rather. We got our guys that are our primaries right now, and this guy's being groomed to be the next one. I mean, if this guy plays left tackle for us for 10 years like Eric Fisher, I'm golden.
Take a look at him as a pass blocker here. Focus on the hands. Focus on the feet here. Look at that. Look at that strong punch with the inside hand. Fat ball. Hey, look, bro. Hey, come here, Grass. Come here, get down. Anytime offensive linemen got good hand technique in college, they're gonna be just fine in the league, man. Here's another one here. Boom. Watch him get to his landmark and punch. Watch him get to his landmark and punch. Bam. Stop moving, bro. Stand up and clap. Another versus Oregon. Bro, stop moving. Stand up and clap. Popping his feet here, giving up ground slowly. See a little foot pop right there. I'm here. Him saying, hey, let me just give myself a little more room to navigate and bend my knees and see what's going on. Pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop your feet backwards, give yourself a little more space, and let's just dance. Pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop your
Even from there, they've already started the rush. They're already into the rush. They've already bent the offensive line. 3 guys are working on those guys in the middle. He's out there by himself on an island, okay? Picture that being Patrick Mahomes, and look at the time he has. Imagine Patrick getting this much time to find receivers downfield.
your feet backwards,
2001,
give yourself a little more space,
2002,
and let's just
2003,
dance.
like a solid
May I
3
have this?
seconds after they've already left the line of scrimmage, so probably closer to 4 seconds. Dude, Patrick's going to pick people apart. You kidding me? If we've got all of our horses going on the wide receiving core, we have to see what happens with Rashee Rice legally off the field complications. We'll find out what's going on with that. But if we've got all of our guys, even if we've got Worthy and Hollywood and a bunch of guys, it's going to make a huge difference having a left tackle that. And if Jalen Moore's that guy right now, and then Juwan Taylor, if he's got continuing problems with penalties and such, then maybe Simmons goes in on the right side for a minute, or maybe Moore slides over and Simmons goes in on the left. We'll see what Andy Heck and Andy Reid decide. But we're so much better off right now than we were last year. And all word out of camp, including from Creed, is that Kingsley is going to be a stud at left guard. Massive, man-eating, space-eating stud.
Let's dance. And just because we ain't doing nothing else,
It's not Joe Tooney. I understand that. But he's a heck of a player.
you could take a look at him climbing to the second level, making a cool little block on the linebacker right here. Nothing crazy, man. But and just because we ain't
This looks like practice where you're like not trying to be too rough with each other. He just shoves this guy out of the way and goes to the next level.
doing nothing else, you could take a look at him climbing to the second level, making a cool little
Let me just shove you edge in. Let me shove the edge in so my guard can get a better block on him, and I'll go next level
cool little block
and
on
erase the
right here.
linebacker.
Nothing crazy, man. But look, Josh Simmons is nothing crazy, but Josh Simmons is, man. I'm a huge fan of him. Like I said, there aren't many pundits calling him tackle number one, but he's tackle number one to me. And I'm putting this on the internet real early. I just think he's gonna be one of those guys. Ohio State's been putting out the offensive linemen lately, so we can really pat them on the back for the job that they're doing. But Josh Simmons is definitely a guy. Whoever got him, happy for you, proud you got him. Love y'all to pieces. Go in the comment section, tell me how you feel. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, though, man.
So that's Vosh Lombardi's coverage on Josh Simmons. Give Vosh a like. You know what? I'll throw his URL or his channel address in the chat for y'all, so you guys can check him out. Go ahead and give him some love. Give Vosh some love. There y'all go. There's Vosh's page. I'll read your chats. Let me see. Let me see. We can hear. Hey, brother. What's up, Aaron Morrow? Good to see you in the chat, sir. Got to go have dinner with the wife, but wanted to say hi. I'm glad you got to say hello, sir. Come back on later if you have a chance. Have a great stream. Thank you, sir. We'll be back tomorrow as well. Let me see here. That doesn't bother me with Simmons' athleticism, not at all. See, we are going to run more zone than gap. Sure. My free Monday, yes. I've got, well, it depends on what time. Monday, I'm usually got to do my side gig, and that goes all day long. So it might be easier Tuesday because of the time difference. It's going to be too late for you by the time I get home. But let me know if Tuesday works for you. You follow him? Yeah, you should. He's fun to watch, man. He's fun coverage. Let me take that off the screen right now real quick. Vosh is a fun watch, man. He's good people. Let me see what the draft is at. See if we're down to our pick yet. So let's see. We got Jalen Noel went to the Houston Texans. We covered that. Justin Wally, corner out of Minnesota, goes to the Colts. Dylan Fairchild, guard out of Georgia, goes to the Bengals. They're working on that line. Kevin Winston Jr., safety, goes from Penn State, goes to the Tennessee Titans. Okay, we're running out of safeties. Let me see what we got left here for safeties and such. I want to get a safety because we got to get somebody to help replace Justin Reed because Justin's gone. Justin is a Saint, I believe now. So it's unfortunate where we're at. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Go ahead and go fast on that. Start that draft, solo draft. Let me see. We're at pick number 20 in the third round. Okay, Caleb Johnson, running back, just went to the Steelers. Iowa running back Caleb Johnson just went to the Steelers. They got themselves a 6'1", 224-pound, 4.57 replacement for Najee Harris. So that'll be interesting. Najee being in the AFC West, playing for the Chargers. Don't love it. I'll tell you that. Don't love it. I'm going to go ahead and make this a full size. Well, maybe I can't. I don't want to make the screen blank out for you guys. Let's see here. Ooh, they want to trade with me. I want to reject trades because I don't know what's going on here. We're not there yet. I know that. Jalen Noel to the Patriots. What are you talking about? How far behind are you? Let me see here. That's pick number 79. That speed draft is way behind then because they didn't even have a pick going to the Texans there. That's interesting. Let me try that again. Give it one more rush through. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and let that go, and I'll come back and talk to you guys in a little bit. In the meantime, enjoy the picks for a little while, and we'll pause this and come back to it. That might be easier than just shutting everything down. Although, no, there's a good number of picks yet, and they're taking their time. So I'll come back on for you guys with a short one. All right? We'll talk about it. Watch a little more video and have some fun. In the meantime, enjoy the draft. As always, go Chiefs, and welcome to the team, to the latest additions. We'll talk about them again later on. Cheers.